Hey everyone, welcome back to Aphrodite Minanil Tarot. Thanks so much for joining our channel today. It really is appreciated. Just want to do a reading for Scorpio. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't make the story fit if it's not your story. Sometimes I do say he or she. Sometimes the story might be vice versa. Thank you to everybody who is persevering until I get to my destination. This is the best setup I can do for now. I haven't done one of these late night readings for a long time. And look, the reason why I'm doing it is because, you know, I've still got another 5-hour drive in front of me. And my mind is really with you guys, you know, but anyway, let's go with this. All right, Scorpio. You know, for a while, Scorpio, you haven't really been yourself. You haven't really been the Scorpio that, you know, is a go-getter and goes to achieve the kind of things in life that makes them happy. You've been busy making everybody else happy, Scorpio, and not looking at yourself to what your needs are. And I kind of feel like at this stage, it's like, you're pulling back your energy and thinking, what is it that's going to make me happy? For some of you, you have given you a lot of time and energy to people that you've come to a realization that they don't deserve that time and energy. Especially in relationships with that, I feel like with one particular person in your life, or the one that comes to your mind first, that, you know, you spent a lot of time proving yourself to this person. You spent a lot of time, you know, making them happy, giving them what they wanted, you know. And at the end of the day, you come to a realization that you're not really getting what you truly need out of life, okay? You've pulled back your energy a lot. You've stopped socializing. You've pulled back from your friends. You've become this isolated person of just giving your time and energy to a particular person, and then you find that this particular person gives their time and energy to everybody else, okay? So time with you has become very limited, and that limited time has put you into an isolation. So I feel, Scorpio, that, you know, there is this huge wake-up call, and I've got to say, your ancestors, you know, your spirit guides, they are so proud of you and where, you know, the things that you have done, the things that you've accomplished, the wake up that you give to people. But this is your wake up now, Scorpio. So this is your time. You don't want to waste any more time and energy on people that don't deserve it. You have a bug that is pulling you in a different direction. And that direction may mean that you may have to start all over again. You may have to rebuild, but, you know, you're happy to do you more than anything, Scorpio. Rebuilding yourself, you know, making yourself happy, getting to know other people, starting to go out a little bit more, maybe take on a new hobby or so. But it is going to be all about you. You are shifting the energy back onto yourself, okay? Now, this person that you may have given a lot of time to, I do feel that there is love there between the two of you, but I also feel like that there's no movement. There's no movement at all. There's a lot of stagnation, and stagnation is not your best friend, Scorpio, you know. And I kind of feel, Scorpio, that there is a sense of you know, stopping that stinger from coming out, because this person has given you enough reason for you to get that stinger out and really show them who you are and tell them the truth for what it is. Because even though this person can see the truth, they're playing the dumb game with you, Scorpio. You know, you don't like the dumb game. That's a problem that they've got, that they refuse to see things for what they are. They hang on to things regardless of whether it makes them happy or not. They're very self-serving. I'll just do whatever I want and I'll be happy, and they don't care because the next person will come along. And, you know, this person may be a little bit spoiled in life, that they always manage to get what they want, which is great. Who doesn't want to get what they want? But at the same time, it is at the expense of other people. And you're not going to do that, Scorpio. You're not going to allow somebody to use you for their own personal gain or their own personal, you know, happiness. And while they're becoming happy and doing whatever they want, you're becoming more and more drained. So here we go, Scorpio, up and at 'em, up and at 'em. Just start being you, start seeing the truth for what it is, which I feel a lot of you are doing that. And like I said, I do feel that there is love there, but there's no growth. And if there's no growth for Scorpio, which you are the kind of person that likes to build and likes a partner that's going to build with you, and while they're building with everybody else, you're building alone. And if you're going to build alone, then go do it somewhere else. Don't be there being available for people, because they're not available for you, Scorpio. I got to say, when it was good with this person, it was brilliant. It was fantastic. It was exciting. There was a lot of happiness. You could see your future with this person, okay? But when it was bad, it was bad. Because they chose others over you. They ignored you. They dismissed you. They left your messages unread. They did not talk to you for 24 hours or 48 hours because they were busy entertaining other people. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I kind of feel like that this was your wake-up call, Scorpio, to make yourself happy, to look at your future. And I do feel for a lot of you, making this move is going to bring in people from the past back into your life. It's going to bring in new people into your life. In particular, for those of you that are looking to have a relationship with somebody else, you're going to meet somebody by chance. You know, you're going to be either out there walking, you pass this person, they smile, you smile. You're out there again a few days later walking, you see that person again, you smile, they smile. And then eventually there is going to be a conversation between you and this person. Now, I feel like this person is very close by. I don't feel like you have to go far. They are close by. They're in your neighborhood. They could be your neighbor. They could be, you know, a person that works at your local shopping center. But whoever this person is a person that there is something that can grow between you and this person, okay? A relationship can develop between you and this person. And I feel like that you will pursue this because you want to meet new people, you want to experience life, you want to rebuild your life. You're sick and tired of people that keep you there just for their own conveniences. So, you know, you're very with the flow, Scorpio. You know, people say that air signs are all about freedom, but you're the one that's all about freedom. You're the one that wants everybody to be happy. You don't like people interfering in your life because, you know, you always do what's best for everybody else. But at the same time, you feel like that these people that are talking to you about freedom are actually keeping you trapped and bound. So, Scorpio, you making this sudden move or the intention to just pursue your own happiness is making your spirit guides and your ancestors are very, very happy. And because you were doing that, Scorpio, your ships are going to come in. Where you felt that you could not move forward, you will now be moving forward. Where you felt that you had nobody around you, you're going to find a lot of helpful people around you. Where you found that you were not getting recognition in your job place, that recognition is going to come in. And that recognition is not going to just come in from your workplace. It's going to come in from those people that kept you trapped and bound and realize, damn, you know, Scorpio, she doesn't need anybody or he doesn't need anybody. They can keep going and keep doing and rebuilding, and they don't care. They just pursue life with happiness. It's not about the materialistic things. It's not about the the marriage, the stability and things like that. No. You're all about life, Scorpio. And life is about building, creating, falling in love, falling out of love, seeing things for what they are, okay, and moving on and moving forward and constantly taking that leap of faith to go towards, new people, new life, new direction, okay? A little bit like Aries, maybe it's because you do have the Mars placement in you, okay? You're just always constantly taking a leap of faith. Some people may say that you're a bit of a gypsy, okay? Now, even though you're taking that leap of faith, even though you're always constantly doing things and experiencing life and making changes and always starting again, there's nothing wrong with that, Scorpio. There is nothing wrong with that. People don't realize, okay, sometimes, like, as an example, you purchase a home. You live in that home for 15 years. After 15, 20 years, don't you want to make a change? Don't you want to update your kitchen? Don't you want to update the carpet? Don't you want to do a little bit of renovation? This is what your life is like. That's what your life is like. And it is like that with people too. You want to make the changes. You want to make the renovations. You want to update, the kitchen. Replace all these things with people, and that's who you are, Scorpio. So I think you're tired of being taken advantage of. I think you're tired of people that don't want to give you time and space, and you're not going to fight for it. And I think that you've got this energetic pull to make this change. And this change is going to work in your favor, Scorpio. Okay? So don't be afraid of the change. Don't be afraid of leaving people behind. And don't be afraid of making something better for yourself. Okay? So with that, Scorpio, I think I will reach my destination today. Hopefully give me a day or two to try and set up and unpack. And we should be back on board with the tarot cards and everything else. But I'm still open to personal readings. For those of you that have emailed me while I was on the road, I will get back to you sometime today and let you know when the availability is going to be available. But until then, Scorpio, please take care. Love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.